Hello, everyone. It is Stacy from Masterpiece Jewelers in Daytona Beach, Florida, and I'm so glad you're joining us again tonight. I think this is actually show number maybe 362. That is amazing. And tonight, as we do every Thursday night, I'm going to be joined by my sister, award-winning jewelry designer, Tracy, and she's going to be creating a piece of jewelry from scratch for us. And right while we watch, it's amazing. And so she'll be joining us in just a second. But first, I want to go ahead and tell you all about how you can possibly win tonight's giveaway. Here's a picture of the necklace itself. It's sterling silver with a simulated emerald on there. It's an adorable necklace valued at $100. And so in order to possibly win, you need to share this to your Facebook page, this live show to your Facebook page right now, and then comment shared in the comments section. That will automatically give you one entry into the drawing. Now, if you would like, you can increase your odds by tagging your Facebook friends. And for each person that you tag, you will get an additional entry. So you can do that for 10 different people. And so it's just that easy. We will announce the winner before, before the end of the show. And also, we are having our in-store clearance, our semi-annual 50% off. We have dozens and dozens of styles of jewelry, all marked down 50%, and it's all in one single case. So when you come into the store, you can go ahead and look exactly in that case. You don't have to go all over. And my sister Tracy has been adding to it every day. So if you stopped by already, you might want to stop by again and see what else is in there. And that sale will be going on through the end of Saturday. So through Saturday, January 20th at 4 p.m. And
that's why I was late.
That was why you were late?
Yes, adding more things to the sale.
Oh, I did not know that.
So
yes,
wonderful.
Chains. Oh.
Chains.
Mm-hmm. Couple of chains.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
We had that classic and have that classic diamond tennis bracelet in the 50% off.
Yes.
I think it's $249 or something
I
like
know.
that. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
So make sure to stop by for that. So Trey, are you ready to go?
I am. Yes. Hello, everyone.
So bring up, let's add your window to the stage, as they say. Put
Okay.
us down at the bottom where we belong.
Where's my, did I not get counter sketch up there? There it is. Can you see it?
Yes, we can.
Okay, great.
And welcome, everyone.
Hello. For some reason, I didn't know how to get it up there. So there it is.
I do it all the time, but sometimes your mind just goes.
Absolutely. Okay, so I want to show what I thought we would design with today. I saw this beautiful stone. We don't own it, but a person could come in with something like this. And so hopefully this, oops, that's not what I wanted to do.
But that's okay, as long as you don't give our information. Oh, look, okay, go ahead.
Isn't that a neat piece? It's a tourmaline.
I knew it was by the shape.
I know. And so I just thought it would be fun to design something with that. So let me go back to counter sketch. I think I clicked on something there, but we'll go back to the home.
There we go.
There we are. So let's go ahead and start.
How neat, Trey. How neat is that?
I know. I love that stone. That's nothing Clay did either. It's just something I had seen on one of our jeweler sites. Okay, so going in here, I think the first thing would be to bring in that beautiful gem. And so it is the shape of a baguette. Although it's long, it is a baguette shape. Mm-hmm. And so it is very long. It's going to be 38 millimeters long, which is about 1.5 inches. I mean, it's a really long piece.
I was going to figure that out. So that's great. So,
and I think it was a width of about 3.5. I hope I'm right. And then, yep, that's right. And about with the depth of a 3, not a 32, but a 3. So we'll just put that.
32.
I
That
know.
would be very thick.
Well, we wouldn't want to break this machine.
No, that would be more than it could take at this time.
Exactly. Now we have to get the color. So as you can see, it's just a clear diamond right now. Wouldn't that be a neat piece, that clear diamond?
Oh my gosh. Imagine how the light would play off of
Oh, yeah. I've never seen a diamond like that.
that. No.
And I'm going to bring in Topaz Passion Teal, which I thought was the closest resemblance to that teal tourmaline. So we're going to apply that. And now we have got our beautiful gem there. Oh, how pretty. And we're going to go ahead and start.
All right. Very good. And do you need to save that, all kidding aside?
Well, I'll go, as soon as I bring this in, I'll go and save it.
Okay.
Okay, so we want to go ahead and we want to do a bezel around this whole piece. One of the reasons being is because it is so long, I think it would keep it the most secure, and it's going to give us a nice backdrop to work with. We're going to add things to it.
Mm-hmm.
With this piece that we're bringing in, I'm going to remove the center stone.
Oh, well, you would have to, right?
Then I'm going to go ahead and save. I'm going to go ahead and we'll save. There we go. So we'll save there. Oops.
And then we will go and
That's not what I
look at
want to
our
do.
truck.
There we go. That was from the truck a couple weeks ago.
That's right.
Okay.
Very popular one, by the way.
Yes. So let's go ahead and make this the correct size. It has to be a little bigger. So we're going to do it 38.5. And this now, as you can see, what a unique look here. Let's see what that. Oh my! So we
Wow.
need to also have it in a baguette set. That's pretty neat looking.
It is. It actually looked like a neat pendant.
It did. I mean, you never know. That might be an inspiration there.
That's right.
4, and then we'll do this 3.9. We'll say. Okay, let's see if everything is fitting in there nicely. And it is. That's great.
Ta-da.
Couldn't ask for
that's
anything
so
better.
Cool.
Let's go ahead and turn this yellow.
Okay.
There we go. Oh, that wasn't the right one. We'll turn it yellow. It's the bottom one. I like that we have the ability to turn some pieces yellow, and then if we click on it, we can turn it white. We can do whatever we want with the colors. I really like that.
I like that too. The amount of customization with this program is it's endless.
It is, yes. And they help us down there too. When we need to have these things made, if we have to do something a little out of the ordinary, they will help us.
And when she says they, she means the factory that makes these pieces that we design, and that is right in Louisiana. So these custom pieces are designed right in the United States.
Yes, and sometimes we have gems that are such an odd shape that we can send them to the company.
That's right.
And they will go ahead and scan them and get them looking just perfect. We're going to do 10 millimeters down below. And I think you probably can start seeing what this might be.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to turn that to a rhodolite garnet. There we go. And then let's go ahead and put, this is going to be an arrow. You probably can see that. It's going to be an arrow, and it's going to have the arrow feathers. Oh my.
That's what I'm going to call
The arrow
it.
feathers at the top.
Oh, and Lisa guessed it. Arrow.
Yeah, you're pretty good at guessing, Lisa.
She is.
So we're going to come in here and bring in a bail. And we're going to put that up at the top. And let's go ahead and elongate that. Oh, that's the corner round. Just stay there. Here we go. Hopefully this is going to make it, it's going the wrong way. So we're going to make that go the opposite way. And then we're going to make it longer. And we're going to give that a turn. Let's get a little closer here because we all know what the bottom looks like. We're working on this section right here.
That's right.
Okay, let's see how long that is. So that is 11 millimeters in length. And the width on that is 3. So why don't we make it just a little bit wider in case we have a fatter chain. We'll do a 4. That gives us plenty of room to work with.
And that's always important.
It is.
Because it can be very annoying if you have a pendant that your chains don't go through.
Absolutely.
Hate it.
Absolutely.
And both Cindy and Melinda have said save soon.
Okay, I will. Thank you. Let's just go up there and do that right now.
Do it while you're thinking of it.
So I brought in another round shape, like a jump ring, and I'm bringing that up to the top. And I'm going to give that a little bit of a turn. And we're going to make that, I would call it kind of like a collar around, around this piece at the top. So let's go ahead and see if we can't make that a little smaller. Oh, but it's still, yes, when we turn it the opposite way.
Very artsy as it is right now.
Very. Okay, as you can see, it's putting a nice little shape at the top here. And we can change that shape. It doesn't have to be round. We could actually have it be a little angled to kind of match the shape of what's down below. And it doesn't have to be that thick.
Yes. Oh, look at the shape, though. I look down and it's like a square with rounded corners.
It is.
Love that.
So we're bringing that in just a little bit. And we could make that square if we wanted by doing this. And I kind of like it like that. Maybe make it a little bit thinner around it. There we go. Let's see how that looks from all the angles. That's looking good. Now let's bring one more of those in, because I thought it would be nice to have a little bit of a two-tone effect just right here to match the feathers that are going to be on top. So we will go ahead and make this a little bit wider. Let's turn it to the white. So we're going to turn this white. The top color will turn white. And this last jump ring we brought in, we are going to change that into the white color. And it looks like it's all white, but underneath is the yellow jump ring. So we are going to just bring, we're going to make that a little smaller. That's what we're going to do. Let's start with that. And we're going to do that by the height. There we go. It's interesting because they can't.
Did it change the color?
Well.
Oh, now it's back to white again.
Yes. Okay. So the height is on the outside. So let's leave that. Are we going to be changing the width again? Oh my, I've gotten myself confused.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Let's see what happens if we do this. That just makes that bigger.
All right. And you can see over on the left where there are all those gray shapes and so forth. Tracy can scroll up and down, and there, once again, infinite amount of changes that are 1/10 of a millimeter in size. So that we don't get confused more often is actually the amazing part.
I know. There we go.
Okay.
And finally, so it took really,
Love it.
yes, I love just putting that little bit of white on there. I know
Yes.
it's funny, but it just like needed it.
It just makes, well,
Mhm.
I love two-tone as well.
So I'm going to take this off so you can see. Now we have a white rim. Oops, but it's not on the side, so we've got to pull it out. Okay, let's see. Let's try this. There we go. We did it.
Looking good.
Oh, I see. And this here, if we take that down. There we go. Everything is exactly where we want it now. Perfect. It's all even. It is amazing how you have to really have everything in the right position for it to work right.
And I want to tell you that you've gotten lots and lots of hearts.
Oh, great.
On that.
Great. We are so glad.
The folks, when you give us hearts and thumbs up or likes, that is the way that Facebook knows that people are enjoying our content, and they will tell more people about us. So if you are liking or loving this, we would sure appreciate your thumbs up and your hearts.
Thank you so much.
Oh, this is neat. So that is, I was wondering what you were going to use for the feathers.
Yes, and I'm using a different bale than the first time. I don't remember what I used. I always practice them ahead of time. I just don't recall what I used.
And this was probably at, 4 o'clock in the morning.
It could be.
So, I mean, that's been a lot of hours.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see here. Nope. Mm-hmm.
And
well, we'll leave it like this. I think this is going to do us good. Because the bale but it doesn't, you don't really have to have the bale be part of this arrow. Maybe I should since I'm in this predicament, why don't we go ahead and just bring the bale up and make it a little smaller. So instead of 11, why don't we bring it back down to something reasonable like 5. And let's bring the width in a little bit. Yeah, so that will make a nice bale at the top. But what are we going to put the arrow parts on? Well, let's just go ahead and bring this little bar in and see if that won't work just as good. Because I'm afraid that bale is going to make them all round.
Yes, yes.
And then that isn't really what we're aiming for.
That's not the look you want.
No, and I don't want to take the time to go looking for what I need there. Okay, so this will work just as good. Let's go ahead and make this a little thicker. So I think it's going to be this one here. Yes, but we also have to make it wider. So let's see, let's do 3 on both of those.
And you can see Tracy moving the sliders on the left side of your screen.
And let's go ahead and make it more of a squarish shape and bring that down. There we go. Let's make it also a little less wide. There we are. That's just what we needed. Yeah, perfect. Okay, going to our arrow parts again, the feathers at the top. I don't know if Rick is on here.
He is not.
Okay, because Rick would know what they are called.
Good news. I looked them up because.
Oh, good.
No, I shouldn't. I should not say that Rick is not on here. What I mean to say is he didn't look it up like I usually see him do. So
yeah,
they're called fletching. The
fletching.
Are called fletching.
Okay.
So we all learned something, and it wasn't about jewelry. So I don't know what to say about that.
Okay, so we're getting the fletching at the top here situated. Let's hope we like that. Let's take a far out look at it. Well, they are a little small, and that's why I had to look. There we go. We're making them bigger. When we're up close, that's a whole different thing than looking at it distance. And I think that's more of where we need to go with it. So we are going to go ahead and duplicate that. And when we duplicate it, we just move another piece up and we're getting in position now. Let's go ahead and make another one and move that up also. There we go. And now we've gone a little above where the bail was. So let's go ahead and move the bail up. Everybody's having to move a little bit. There we go. There's the bail. Bring that on up a little bit. Right at the top. Actually, even like this. And then we're going to have to move our gold bar up. So we're going to make that longer. There we go. And move it to the top. Let's put it there. Let me get closer so you can see what we're doing. Let's make that bar a little longer. There we go, a little bit more. And let's push it down there. Let's see if we can't push the bail down and get that to be about where we're at.
Oh, it's looking so good.
Yeah, that looks great.
And
This
Melinda
one here
says
could
save.
be moved. Oh, thank you. Let's go ahead and save that then.
Yep. And Rick said, sorry, I was walking Juliet.
Well, Rick, you were missed.
You were, right. You don't have to be sorry. But we definitely needed you.
So that is what I have for the arrow so far. Now I want to add a little bit of diamond accents to the top of the arrow, to the fletchings. What did you call them?
Fletching.
Okay, the
It
fletching.
doesn't appear to be plural.
Okay, to the fletching. And we're going to come down here and, oh, yep, it's one of these. I think it's this one. So let's go ahead. I mean, there's such a very small difference with them, but I believe this is the one I want to use. And it's a little longer than what we need. So let's push that up to the top. And let's get a little closer in here. And I'm going to, this is really interesting. Usually it seems like it's the center that moves everything. Watch this. This just moves so differently. And it's funny. I don't know what is different about it, but I know it's moving differently. It's like top heavy. Okay.
Isn't that interesting?
It
Why
is.
would they have it like that? There
I
must
don't
be a
know,
reason,
but I'm happy to have it. I'm happy to have it. So let's bring this on down and let's go ahead and apply this right here.
And would that be categorized as trim?
Yes, yes, it would. And I'm going to make that a little smaller, the white fletching around it. We're going to get in here a little closer and maybe move that up. There we go. And we're going to do that same thing to the other pieces because let's see, that's 6.3. So we're going to make that 6.3, which is going to be difficult to get it exact. What I would do is probably take them off and start over duplicating them. This is 6.29. So for this show, that will be perfect. We're going to bring that down. And let's go ahead and do the same with the one above. We're so close, so close. Close enough for this show, but if I was doing it for you, I would take and duplicate the first one, the 6.3. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and get this lined up and pull it on into place. Let's see if that's set down in there. I think it could be set down a little bit more. Perfect.
Can you see that it's off a little bit on the left side? It's sticking off the arrow. I mean, the fletching.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, and let's go ahead and duplicate this. There we go. Going to bring that on up to the top here. could almost even be a little bit thinner if you really, take a good look at it. But I think we'll just stick with this right now. I think it will be just fine. We could also make the diamonds bigger.
Or smaller, for that matter.
Or smaller. Okay, now we're going to put them over on the side on each of these. There we go. Okay, and let's back up. And we have an arrow. Let's bring in a chain. And we're going to bring the cable in. People seem to not like the bead one. The only reason I use that one is I know it's a pretty thin, thin, petite looking chain, but I think this one is a good one too. And I thought that would be nice to be changed to the yellow gold. Come on over here and change that. Let me make sure that's going through there. Yes, it is.
Oh, nice.
There we go. And let's go ahead and get this in position and render it. So it's about the center stone. The tourmaline is about 1.5 inches. So this is a large piece. You could make this in a smaller design. But right now, this is a pretty large piece. Let me go ahead and put it like this. Oh, my. There we go.
And for folks who joined us a little later, Tracy is using a long, thin cut tourmaline that she found online that she found that was inspiration for her. And so that's why it is like, that's why we're using that long part.
Yes, that's exactly why.
And boy, it's exquisite when you take a look at it when it's rendered. That is gorgeous, Tracy.
Wouldn't that be a fun piece to have? And then, the fletching at the top, you could make that shorter or longer. You could have that all yellow with the white diamonds on it. All of those things would look great. One of the reasons when I started working with this and thought an arrow would be a nice choice, I thought this is a good thing for this time of year because it kind of makes us stick to our goals. That's one of the significant things an arrow is a symbol for, is relentless pursuit of your goals. So this time of year, we all need that, as a boost, as a reminder. Yes. So I thought that goes along well with the arrow choice today.
And
I'm going to bring that tourmaline up again.
Okay, thank you.
Isn't that a pretty piece?
So, I love that tourmaline, but you can see by the person's hand in there how long that is. And you said it was 1 inch and what?
About 1.5 inches, I believe it is.
1.5 inches. Mm-hmm. So, wow, that's a long gemstone.
It is. It is. Really, I don't think I've seen a gemstone that long.
I don't think I have either.
So you can see where that would be perfect in this particular design.
And now, if a person wanted that arrow to be going, as we would say, east-west.
Oh, that would be great.
Right? You could put a veil anywhere that people would want it.
Absolutely. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to take, let me put the arrow in a different position here.
And Diane Sherman said gorgeous. Melinda said gorgeous.
Oh, thank you, everyone.
Lisa says so pretty, and she has star eyes. And so just a little feedback you're getting.
Wonderful. Love hearing all of that. We always have a fun time with this show.
We do. We really do. And a lot of that is as a result of you folks who join us. And some of it is just because Tracy and I are a little goofy by the time the thing comes.
I love your idea, Stace.
You do?
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah, that is wonderful. So we are putting jump rings on both sides.
Oh, yes. That wasn't.
Let's
you
see
didn't-
where
that
this
wasn't
one
even my
goes.
idea.
I think it's going to be over here. Everybody want to take a bet? It's going to be on this side. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Wonder if it's opposite. Oh, it'll be over there. Okay.
Well, okay, next.
Quad. And top. Oh, I can't believe it.
It did it. And Trey, I was going to put the veil right in the middle of the arrow, which, I mean, that's what I was envisioning, which,
Right.
by the way, this is way more in trend, exactly what you're doing. I love it.
Oh,
Love
great.
it.
Well, you inspired me to do this. And let's go ahead and put the chain on there. Bring the chain back. It's going to be in a very odd position. Let's see. There it is.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and turn it. There we go. And bring it on over.
It's going to be interesting.
And let's go ahead and, nope.
50-50 chance.
There we go. We're just pretending at this point that it is in the, actually attached to those jump rings, but it could even go through those two jump rings and hang like that. It would be perfect.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So we have the arrow now going in a long direction, east-west.
And I love what you said, Trey, about the arrow being one of its significances. That doesn't seem right.
It symbolizes.
Yes, thank you. Is like aiming for your goals.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And so it really makes for a beautiful reminder.
It would be great if we could all make one of these and, at the
Right.
beginning of the year, like now, and, keep an eye on the goals that we have set. And it doesn't always have to be exercise or health goals. People have all kinds of goals they set. We're always thinking it's health goals, weight loss. I mean, those are the common
Yes.
ones. But there are a lot of other reasons people, other goals that are out there.
Like spending more time with family might be one, or volunteering more,
Yes.
or even working less.
Yes.
And
yes.
So that you have self-care, any of those.
So another thing you could do, let's see, let's get the direction this is. Okay, there we go.
Hello.
I know, it was like shooting towards us.
Right.
Friendship. So friendship
Oh.
is arrows too, which I didn't realize. And I don't know if any of you know what the friendship arrows are. Of course, we could probably never find exactly the same shaped tourmaline, but it is crossed arrows.
Oh.
Crossed
I like
arrows.
that.
Mm-hmm. So I thought, well, heck, we've got this going. What did I just? Oh, it's a diamond. I'm like, what is that silver
Why is
thing?
it so silvery?
There we go.
And Melinda says save.
Okay, thanks, Melinda. I hope your internet is working better for you today.
I hope so too, because that was a bummer last night for you.
Yeah, you just wonder if doing this is going to make everything fall apart, because
Right,
it's
been behaving.
I know it has been, and
No,
this is
I
a
think
lot of pieces that we're putting on. It isn't designed specifically for this many pieces going on, but we always like to test it.
Yes.
Why not? We don't. What else do we have to do but to see if it will hold up?
That's right. Right. Not only are we creating jewelry, but we're seeing if we can actually destroy these people's program.
Let's test this program out. Okay, so we are duplicating this to make a set of friendship arrow, crossed arrows, symbolizing friendship. Hopefully I've got them going in the right direction. Maybe they're supposed to go differently.
Do you want me to look it up? Or you're looking right now?
No, because I'm trying to figure out where I might have that. Yeah, maybe you better. Yep. And then this is going to be fun.
Uh-oh.
I say that because it's going to be interesting moving. Oh, I see. There we go. So there we go. When I was doing the
Oh, they're going
diamonds,
up. You're right.
are they what?
They're going up.
Oh, instead of down?
Yeah.
Well, this is a friendship that went south. I'm sorry. Why am I so
That's
silly?
hysterical. And this is, I got this from Martha Stewart. So if you want to argue with Martha Stewart, you go right ahead.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to move them all the opposite way at this point.
Then just
So
leave them like that. It's all good.
we're just building it upside down. We're just building it upside down. That's all.
And Marcia said, I was thinking Valentine's and Cupid's arrow.
Oh, that's true. I
Point
love
to a
arrow.
heart.
Absolutely.
Oh, I love when you all are creative. That is really, that's great.
So I don't know. Maybe this is silly to do this because of it going in the wrong direction.
Well, we've all discussed it now, and we all know that that is what, that we know it's supposed to go in the other.
Okay. And that we're building it upside down.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because that's just how it has to be done.
Yes. Yes.
Is there any way you can zoom in a little more? That's great though, Tracy. So people on their phones
I
can
agree. I completely agree.
see. And for those of you joining us a little later, this started with those blue stones that you see in the center, which are approximately 1.25 inch.
About 1.5.
1.5 inch long blue-green tourmaline baguettes. And so that challenged Tracy to make something out of that particular stone.
Yes. Yes, it did. And so we are now doing an upside down. We designed it upside down. We put the bail on the other end.
The friendship went south, as you said. That killed me. That was the best. That's the best.
Yeah, it gets silly here.
The friendship went south. So that's why we're pointing it that way.
Yeah, that's why it's pointing down. That's if you have a friendship that goes south and you've given them arrows, crossed arrows, then you have to just put the bail on the other
That's
side.
right. You take it to the jeweler and you turn it upside down and,
Yeah.
go from there.
There we go. So we will get this built.
Yes, we will.
And let's go ahead and bring that next one up. There we go. I sure like designing all these things. And thank you to the people that have come in and let me design pieces. I was just thinking of the Warford's gazebo today.
Mhm.
And I just love that piece. What a wonderful thing to be able to be part of that amazing sentimental piece. I love it.
Yes.
Thank you, Rick and Cindy.
Also, one of the neat things about the design alongs is also that if we didn't do the design alongs, Tracy would only be designing specifically for clients. And I say only, and that's not a problem. That's what we love to do. But this has made you go outside of that and do more unique designs that maybe would not, using whatever you want to do with it on Thursday nights.
Absolutely. It is fun to have that ability to do my own design.
What?
Something has happened here.
All right.
There we go.
Did you save?
I did not, but let's go ahead and there we go.
Fix this first.
Okay, and let's save. And what's so very interesting is over here,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The diamonds will not go where I want them. And I'd like to blame them, but I believe it's user error.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yep, I'm trying to put them to the side. Let's see. They will not. So we just duplicate them. There's some, I think, worst thing is I'm afraid they're floating around someplace.
Right. They're behind or something.
So we'll just put those on ourselves.
And Rick says, Cindy was amazed by the gazebo also. You made it very special.
Oh, thank you.
That
thank
is so
you.
sweet. Thank you, Rick.
What an amazing surprise for Cindy.
Oh,
I can't even imagine getting
wow.
that. You know, I can't even imagine what a surprise that must have been. Okay, so we are duplicating this and getting this back on track here. This, I would go back if I wasn't doing it in a quick method right now, and we would put them, we would make them go over side to side so we got it exact, but I don't want to hold the whole thing up here, so we're just placing them there for right now.
Lisa says, can we see it? Meaning the gazebo.
Oh, can we see the gazebo?
Yes. And
Yes,
I'll
yes,
look
we
in-
can.
do you know right where it is on your computer? Because I'll just look for it on mine if you want. Or we can post it also. I don't want
well, no, I'd like to bring it into the show. That would be really great. So it's just a matter of figuring out where it is. So let me think about that for a minute.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. So this is the arrow. And I thought maybe we'd have it on. I was able to turn it, which makes sense.
Woo-hoo!
So let's go ahead and bring in a bail. Let's see what I'm bringing in here. So they're flying across like an arrow would. There we go. And let's go ahead and let's bring a different bail in. Let's get rid of this one for right now. And let's save again. And let's go back out, bring in a different bail. Oops, I went too fast. There we go. And I always love this little guy here with the diamonds on him. Why not? Why not use him? He comes out beautiful too when we used him many times in the actual pieces that we have brought into the store. Finished pieces, and oh, it looks so nice. So let's bring this in, and as you can see, it's upside down because I've turned everything upside down. And I'll tell you, I have done many rings where there's designs all on the back. And at the end of everything, I start getting confused, not confused, trying to get the piece to go turn around is really difficult. But this one seems to be behaving. So I guess I know they have to be up. So yeah, everything is backwards like a mirror.
Oh, that makes it hard.
Yeah, so let's put it up here like this. And I'm surprised no one yelled out, but you forgot to put the gold bar. Oh, I think it's behaving. It's coming back and behaving. I can't believe it.
That's great.
There we go. And length. There we go. And so I would have it hanging like that. Not really. That wouldn't be good.
Okay, Rick, I just saw that note, so I will go look at Podium.
Oh, Rick has a picture?
Well, yes, he owns it in his own home right now.
I know.
I will go and look and see, of course. Podium, because I love them so much, has logged me out of the actual app. So let's see if I can. Oh, they logged me off of this too. So 1 minute, please.
Oh, that's okay. We'll find it.
Yes,
I'll just
we will.
stop sharing my computer for a minute and go look for it.
I found it also.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we're bringing a chain back in for our friendship arrows. There we go. Or, you know what even would be nice on this is to actually split the chain in half. Oh yeah, that's definitely a good way to do it. Oh,
It says
okay. It's
verification.
996.
Uh-huh.
931. When I saw you look over here, I'm like, why?
What happened? Forgot how to do the rest of the numbers. All right.
There we
Thank
go.
you.
So I went ahead and put the chain on and did it exactly like we did with the single arrow. There we go. So it would be on the top of the chain. Well, that would be an interesting piece. Oh, you know what's missing? I'm missing this whole, oh my goodness, missing the whole little decoration here on this one.
Oh, well, that's a problem.
And the gold bar. Heck, I can't leave it like that. Everybody has to move up. Sorry about that, guys. Diamonds are up. Oh no, it thinks I want to bend it. I feel like bending it, but but that would not be right. I'm about ready to bend you right now.
And Rick said, now I'm back over here reading the comments, Rick said that Cindy would be glad to show it to you if we know when you'll be at the store. And Lisa said, Rick, I wish I could. I live in PA. You and Cindy always design such amazing pieces, and they sure do.
They do. Well, this is, I've taken definitely an interesting twist to this because it was not planned. There we go. But look how fast we can design.
And change things.
Speed designing. That's what
right,
this is.
Exactly. Oh, here we go.
Who knows what I'm moving now?
No one does.
Since I'm doing it from the back. Okay, well, this is a friendship arrow for a man and a woman because it's not the same. I could easily do it, but I'm afraid we're going to run out of time. But
yes.
You get the idea. We just move these little parts, all of this over onto this side, but it gives you a good idea of what it would look like if we made this into a friendship arrow necklace. Let's go ahead and render that.
Let's do.
Oh, there's the last one we had. Do I hear Trixie snoring?
Yes, that is what you hear.
Aw, Stacy's little dog is snoring.
Yeah, sweet girl.
So ladylike.
Right? She went to the vet today, so she has had a long day.
She's had a long week. She's had a long life.
She has had a long since Christmas Eve. Since Christmas night.
And she did not eat any weird human food either.
No.
Which is something that, animals accidentally get into. Okay, well, that is an interesting piece.
Oh. I just want to say that it's very neat seeing you make it, Trey, and this is interesting as it is right now, but it had many other
I think we didn't
designs.
Oh, I know. I think maybe this one doesn't have the diamonds on it.
Oh, and you, Melinda said the blue and red is her and her husband's birthstones.
Oh, nice. I knew that these stones would have color meanings. I was thinking maybe it was something to do with football.
And Marcia said, heart, heart, star eyes, heart, heart.
Oh, sweet.
That is so nice.
So we're back to this one, and I'm going to make sure that I save this. And we're going to bring This is the one that I really started out making. So I wanted to kind of end on this one.
And I have the gazebo queued up when
I
we
see.
get to that point.
Okay. Well, we need to get to that point soon. Let me just push this to the back so I have it. You don't know how many times I have gone into these designs and picked out ones that we have reworked for clients.
That's right.
We've done rings, we've done pendants. I've done one of my favorite pendants I made. I've done 2 times completely differently.
That's right.
Okay, so
And
we're just
that
going to get this
design
veil
was
back.
Born here, born on the design along, right?
Yes.
The one you just were talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I love that pendant. Okay, so we are back here. I'm going to save it in this position, and let's go ahead and get back to you, Stacy. And
All
I
right.
want to see the gazebo.
Okay, me too. So here's hoping I can bring it up and share my screen like I know how to do it in Zoom, so let's just see if we can do it here.
I can help you.
Thank you. Let's hope everyone can see it. That's
Okay.
what I really want to know.
Oh, I didn't ever put my lights on. No wonder I'm dark looking.
All right, and this is interesting. Here we go. Oh, that might be right over it. And let's see if you all can see that on the screen. This is a video, a very shaky video, because you'd be surprised how hard it is to take pictures of tiny things. And I am not sure if you all could see it. So let's try again here.
I couldn't see it.
Is
Oh,
it
it's
just
not
a
showing
black
at all.
screen?
Yeah,
Oh, why?
because you're,
Because
well,
why?
I don't know.
Oh, I really wanted to know. I was hoping.
No,
yes.
because I can see that it's supposed to be shared.
Okay, so let's try this, and then because I also he's not wanting to do that. Let's try one more thing here, folks. Thanks for your patience. There was a beautiful video of it. I really do not understand why that did not show. But I got yours, Rick, and it's a little blurry, but I think people will, it's just a little blurry.
Oh, why do I have them? They're right here.
That's great.
Yeah,
if you could bring them up, that would be really handy. Because that's the problem.
Okay, so I stopped sharing. Let me go back 1 second here. And we're going to go to this.
I apologize for not.
Share screen.
All right, here she goes. She's getting ready to share the screen. Hold, please. All right, there's clicking. Oh, here we go.
There it is.
Yay! Awesome job. Yay!
Very nice picture.
Thank you so much, all of you, for your patience.
Yep,
Oh,
there's
look
a
at
slightly
this. She has
different view.
several.
There is from the top. So these are rhodolite garnets specifically cut by Clay Zava. He made a whole
Look
new
at that.
pattern design so that they would become the elongated shape that they are here, instead of being the absolute all equal sides. And then there's the pearl at the top.
That's beautiful. And
That's another set of theirs.
That's right.
Oh, jewelry repair. That's something I was working on like years ago. But there is their other fire opal set. Let me see.
And
that gets us back up, and that's just a diamond. Those are just diamond rings. So good. I don't have the video,
wow.
but I do have this. So great. And as you can see, we've got the blue topaz here. We've got the garnet here.
The date.
We've got the date.
Mm-hmm.
And then the pearl for the anniversary year. And you can see the steps. And it just came out really, really better than anticipated, which was
Oh.
great.
And Rick says garnet is my birthstone. Topaz is Cindy's.
That's right.
The pearl is for 30 years of marriage, and we were married in a gazebo.
Thank you so
That's
much,
so
Rick.
romantic. And Trey, I want you to know you got the Melinda said beautiful. Teresa said so gorgeous. Robin said beautiful. Judy said wow. Diane said absolutely gorgeous. Marcia said oh my. And then Lisa said, oh wow, what an amazing piece. That is stunning.
Well, I'll tell you, it was all, Rick came in and said, because they had gotten married in a gazebo, that he wanted a gazebo. So that's how this originated. And it's great because it also can stand on its own.
Yes, as you see it standing there, it actually is fully able to stand on its own.
Yeah, completely 3D.
And then Marcia wants to know what's the gem for 40 years? And that is a great question that I don't know off the top of my head.
Does anyone want to know what 20 years is? I just looked it up today.
Please, Trey.
That is an emerald.
Oh, all right. And Marcia, I make the joke in the store that the gem for every year is diamond.
I love it.
For every anniversary is diamond. And we will find out for you what the gem is for 40 years. Oh my gosh, look at the time. This has been a joy looking at this gazebo. Thank you, Rick and Cindy, for letting us share it with everyone else.
Yes, thank you so much.
Oh, and Rick, our off-site volunteer associate producer, has said Ruby is 40. And Marcia said, well, then I can have 2 emeralds. I like her thinking.
I like that. That's a good idea.
I can just have 2 emeralds and call it a day. And so I'm going to quickly remind you all, those of you who live here in our area, that we are having our semi-annual jewelry sale clearance in the store, where we have dozens and dozens of pieces of jewelry that are all at 50% off. And Tracy has been adding things every day. So you might want to come in again if you've already seen. If you've already been in, you may want to come in again. What, Trey?
Lisa put, woohoo!
That's so great. Thank you. That is funny. All right. And then, of course, on Wednesday, we'll have our live online fine jewelry sale. And someone will win this exact diamond and white gold necklace valued at $500. And then we will have, a week from tonight, another live custom jewelry design along. And so what we need to do now, and by the way, I know that this says show number 364, and this says show number 364. Oh, I've got to fix the numbering on my images. So,
yes.
Okay.
And mine next week will be a year's worth of videos if you watched one a day.
Ooh, that's exciting.
It is.
Okay, that's very true. All right, so let's go back to us. And hold on here. I need to pull our winner for that sterling silver and simulated emerald necklace valued at $100. And it is Lisa Regioni.
Oh,
Lisa,
congratulations.
And woo-hoo. A round of applause for you. And as you know, since you live outside the area, we will mail that to you, free shipping. And congratulations. We want to take a moment to thank all of you for your friendship and for the camaraderie that we have all built up over the last 3.5 years with our live Facebook shows. Tracy and I love doing them, and as long as you all love watching them, we'll keep on doing them. We appreciate how you support small businesses like ours. And we thank you so much for supporting us for 30 plus years. That's amazing to me.
It is.
All right. So until we see you at the store tomorrow to look in the 50% off case or we see you next week on Wednesday for our live fine jewelry sale, we remind you to stay sparkly, everyone. Good night.
Bye-bye.
To schedule a free custom jewelry design appointment with Tracy, simply call or text us at 386-252-0010. Your appointment can be in person at Masterpiece Jewelers or online over Zoom. It's your choice.